So are you guys ready?
Yes.
Does anybody recognize this person on the screen? Yes. Yes, it is Anurag. So enjoy. Okay, so the performance.
Hi, is it okay to stand here? Is that okay? Hi everyone. So most of you, I think I met most of you. I'm Rohit Sethi. I'm Anurag's elder brother here from USA, live in Dallas, Texas. And it's so happened that this was a theme of surprises. And I didn't know this when I was planning to come here that this event was planned. What I did was I just asked Smita because I was like, it's a weekend on a Friday birthday. Last thing I show up is a surprise and the door's locked. And I'm stuck. So here I am, and really feeling lucky and blessed to be here to celebrate this milestone, Anu, with you. I call him Anu, so I'll stay with Anu. And this is so much filled with momentous occasion. It's filled with reflection of laughter and gratitude, and that's a theme. We've been meeting each other every other year, multiple times a year at various times, but birthdays together, this is after 16 years that is happening. 2008, Anurag was visiting Dallas, and so happened that was the last time that we met. And just Google, thanks to Google, all those memories were popping up today. So we were thinking about it. So yeah, this is special. Just wanted to say a few words about Anu. Those of you that know him, thanks for the prop. Those of you know Anu would agree that I find him, and I think you would agree, is the most loving, caring, sincere, and pure at heart person that you'll ever meet.
Absolutely.
He's deeply rooted in values, family values, culture. Be it for his family, be it for his extended family, or be it for his friends. He doesn't differentiate between them. He's so pure at heart. And the best part is, he does it with actions and not words. You find a lot of people that say a lot of things but don't follow through. Anurag is not like that. We started our life together. I am the longest here that knows him, if you haven't already guessed that. We bonded in childhood. Sports was one of the biggest bond. We were boys, two boys together, playing cricket, tennis, table tennis, swimming, playing board games, Monopoly, Scrabble, Carom. In fact, I think our lives revolved around some kind of a sport or the other, whether we loved each other, hated each other, or ready to kill each other. It was revolving around sports. We were mischievous. One episode I tell you, playing cricket, I was the elder brother, so my rules always were there. And so he would get bullied by me. But when we were playing outside and if somebody else bullied him, I was the bully. I could do whatever to him, nobody else could touch him. That's how it was. And so one incident where he was bowling, I was batting, and when he was shooting, I don't remember exactly, but I hit a big shot, supposed to be a 6. He was standing at the boundary and he caught it. I got mad. So I picked up a stone and I threw it at him, a rock from the bottom. Imagine, big cricket ground, he's standing out there, I'm here, maybe around 200 meters, 300 meters, and as luck would have it, it hit him directly on the head here. On the head, still had a gash. I always say that he positioned himself and moved so that the stone would hit me. Because then, I can't speak about that here, but it was not a good, evening at home. I got the beating of my life. So that's how our relationship has been, and then from there to adulthood, you have been a constant source of joy. Your kindness and wisdom and your unwavering support for what I would do or what our family needs to be done have influenced me as well. And I'm the elder brother, but sometimes I'll tell you a story later. He acts like he's the elder one, and that's gratitude that I cannot ever express. Very hardworking through his elementary school, middle school, all his schooling. He was the high school vice captain. He was pretty naughty at school, and I think you'll hear some stories later on about his naughtiness. But one incident from high school, which I'll tell you the grit and determination, because life's about stories. So I'll tell you a short story here again. It was, we were in 12th grade. I was not there, but he was in 12th grade. High school, 12th grade is a big thing back in India. You got board exams and everything. And it so happened that a month or so before that, he fell down with typhoid, 103, 104 fever. And it got to a point that it was like, he could just not study. Even he was so weak, could not even sit in bed. And so it came to a point that our parents and they were just thinking that maybe he should just skip and drop this and take it next year, because there's no way that he could take that exam. And that news reached our principal of the school. And he showed up at our house to convince our parents and him that, he should take the exam, that he, in his career as an academician and as a principal, he doesn't think that Anurag should skip a year and he should still take the exam. But Anurag was like, no, I'm so good in studies, I don't want to be ending up with 60-70% marks. I'm a topper in school. But he said, trust him, he will do whatever accommodations are required for Anurag to take the exam. And I remember throughout that examination session, Anurag's exam desk was put out in the principal's office. My parents would put cold water swabs on his head throughout the night to keep the temperature low. I don't think he studied. He has no condition to study. Whatever study was done few months past. And all the exams, he took it in that condition, right? My parents would be there outside with glasses of juice, and every hour he would get a glass of juice so that he would still sit and write. And then the results came. He only got 92% and topped the school. And the principal, I remember telling my parents that I told you so. And by the way, if he was well, he could have topped the city, and got the first position there. So that's kind of a diligent worker that he is, and his preparation. He found the perfect partner in Smita, and with Anya and Fiona. He's kind of inculcated those same values. And that's also a blessing, when you are able to do that. And today we see Anya and Fiona growing up so maturely with all the right values, and that's kudos to you and Smita, being able to do that. Last but not the least, I won't take much of your time, but it is always said that the strength of a person and the character of a person shows up when things get difficult, in difficult times. And in our life, very, very emotional to me personally, to our family. That happened when I had moved over to the US. Just 2 months in, we got the news that my mom diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, and just a few more months maybe to live. Anurag and Smith had just started their career in Bombay. They were in Bombay at that time. And it was, I was like, okay, maybe I should go back. Because I had also had a struggling career, and this was the opportunity that I had got after a long time. Even as I was thinking, next day I got the news that Anurag and Smita were going to move to Delhi, because that's where my mom's treatment were there. They left their jobs, they left their household, they made the executive decision that they are going to move to Delhi to care for my mom. And, that kind of put me at ease. But reflecting back, I came a little later or whatever. These guys had to start from scratch again after that year. And, life struggles continued, and they did good eventually. But that's a moment when I say he acted like the elder brother. That we should have taken that decision. And Anurag, I know for. So, as we celebrate this milestone today, let's not look back at those memories, we cherish them, but let's look at the new ones that we're gonna make. A lot of adventures lie ahead. I congratulate you on your milestone party. Mommy and Papa will be happy and proud of you and showering you with blessings from their heavenly abode. Richa, Dhruv, and Ayush are not here in person, but they are in spirit here celebrating with you. There is a saying: first 50 years of childhood are always the hardest. So congratulations on navigating that part. There's also a saying that life begins at 50. So buckle up, bro, because the roller coaster is just about to get started. I'll end this with a song that comes in from Bollywood about brothers. I'm sure some of you might have listened to that. That goes, "ये बंधन तो प्यार का बंधन है, अपना तो जन्मों का संगम है." Love you, brother. Happy birthday again.
Actually, Richa Mama and Dhruv Bhaiya and Ayush are not only there in spirit, they have actually also sent a video from Texas. So let's just take a quick look at that.
Happy milestone birthday, Anurag. Today celebrates the awesome person you are and have been for all these 50 years. Well, I've known you for close to 25 years, and I want to say from the day I met you, the first time when getting married in the family, I've always known you to be a very, very kind and caring person. A person who is so genuine, so caring, so brilliant and accomplished, yet so humble that it's just amazing. और उससे भी अच्छी बात यह है कि you live your name. Your name being Anurag. अनुराग का मतलब होता है प्यार, स्नेह, affection. You're always spreading that amongst your family, your children, and everybody that you meet, like your friends, that you genuinely form a connection with. So that's such an endearing quality about you. You are a role model for our children. And you are a pillar of strength in the family. I've seen you in the time of crisis, and it's just inspiring that the calmness that you exude in the time of crisis. So I want to celebrate all these great qualities about you. There are so many of them. It will not fit in this time, but these are the few that I really wanted to mention. And I wrote a few lines to celebrate today, so I'm going to read this out to you. Let's raise a toast with 50 cheers for the zillion beautiful memories that you made just in 50 years. But the math changes from here on now. When life is going to take a bow, it's going to be even better starting now. Triumphs and mistakes, may you take them in your stride. All your experiences, may you savor inside. For 50 is when you become fabulous and also grow 50 times wise. We all love you, Anurag. Have a great time, and we're mentally all there celebrating. Bye.
Okay, now a lot of heartfelt messages, but we still have, last but not the least, Ayush and Dhruv Bhaiya, also from all over the world.
Happy birthday to the most cheerful, fun-loving, caring Chatu in the world. Sending you lots and lots of love on this milestone birthday. I'm so grateful to have you as my Chatu. You always fill the air with positivity and laughter, and I have so many amazing memories of us spending time together. Like, for example, one time you were in America, it was just you and me were playing table tennis upstairs, and the entire time you were just cracking jokes while also teaching me incorrect German, which I went and bragged. But I just remember being so happy the whole time, and that's just the effect that you have on people. Like, you have the ability to put a smile on anybody's face and keep it there for as long as they're around you. But one thing people might not know about you is your competitive spirit. Like when we would play cricket in the backyard, your competitive spirit would really come out. You didn't show mercy on anybody, especially against Papa. But you're also competitive when it comes to food. Like when we went on the road trip and everyone went to the bathroom, but you decided to sit in the car so you could get your share of the nacho chips before they but even with this competitive nature, you're still filled with so much compassion and empathy. I remember one time we were watching Avengers and you sat through the entire 3-hour movie even though you didn't understand anything. And you sat through it with us because all of us kids wanted to watch it. And that's just one example of how amazing of a person you are when it comes to caring for others. And another reason why I'm so lucky to have you as my chachu. With that being said, I love you so, so, so much. I wish I could be there celebrating with you, but I hope you have an amazing birthday.
Chachu, happy birthday. Congratulations on reaching this milestone moment. And sending you lots of love and good wishes here from sunny California. I'm sure everyone has said so many things about how you're so sweet and lovable and kind, but let me tell you why you're my favorite. Chachu, you're always trying to show us new things and explore new places with us whenever we visit you. Obviously, we've seen India and Germany, but we've also seen Italy together, we've seen Switzerland, and most recently we saw like 5 or 6 different countries in Northern Europe. So I really, really admire that about you, and I really enjoy doing those things with you. Another thing, Chachu, is that you're just so handsome. And Anya, Fiona, and Chachi always tease you and gang up on you, but you smile through all of it. You're fun, you make funny remarks, and you just make the moments so much more memorable and entertaining, and that's the best part. I'm very, very grateful that we've been able to spend so much time with you, whether it's you visiting us or us visiting you, and I hope you continue to do so in the future. You're very smart, you're very charming. Your karaoke singing could use a little bit of improvement, but we can work on that next time. And I love you, and I wish you the happiest of birthdays. I'll see you soon.
Don't worry, we still have a little bit of program left for you. But I think I need like 2 minutes. And can all the people participating in the next skit please come on stage, or please just gather? Thank you.
That's beautiful.